What's up, Pawn family? I miss you guys already, so I'm back for more Facebook Live. At this moment, we're going to get a pawnbroker on. We're going to do a quick interview. I miss doing the podcast, but I love doing these as well. So I'm going to have Danny Z, who's one of the newest members of the mastermind, jump on here. We'll have a conversation. We'll talk. We'll chat. You'll get to know him. So if you're watching this, wherever you're watching this, do me a favor and let me know where you're watching us from. And that way we'll jump into it, what's first and foremost. So I want you guys to know, before we get Danny Z on here, I want you to ask you a question. Okay? Are you ready? Now, I just want to ask you that question and answer in the comments. Are you ready? Are you ready for what's to come? Are you ready for what's going to happen to your business? Are you ready for more people walking through the door? Are you ready to sell online? Are you ready for the new normal? Post in the comments if you're ready. I'm just super curious to find out if you are. And then we can have a conversation about it and what you need to do to be ready at the moment. So with that said, post that in the comments. We've got Danny Z coming in. Give me 1 second. Danny, what's up, brother?
How's it going, my friend? How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. Yourself?
I'm doing so good. Thanks for having me on today. I'm super excited.
My pleasure. So you are one of the newest members of the mastermind.
Yes.
Tell people like where you're from, how long ago you started in the pawn business. Introduce yourself.
So my name is Danny Zlotowicz, the manager, owner of Mills Jewelers and Loan here in Camarillo, California. And my family originally bought this jewelry business in 1986. And we've been doing that in Camarillo for over 30 years. And we've just had our pawn license now for just over 2 years. So it's been a fantastic learning experience. And I've only been in the group for about a month. And it's been fantastic. Really can't say enough about it, quite honestly. So,
you decided to jump in. Let people know like what made you jump in. What was the reasoning behind it?
Well, I wanted to grow our pawn balance first and foremost. Learn more about marketing. Meet people who are doing the same thing and maybe who were kind of going through similar struggles that I was going through. I do most things by myself here, so I needed to learn how to delegate first and foremost, put some plans in action, and really just improve every part of the business. There wasn't anything that I was doing great. I was just doing it. So
I love that. There was nothing I was doing great. I was just doing that. I'm going to use that for
the best part I was doing was the front part and dealing with clients, because that's what I'm so comfortable. The back end part of the business is really the challenging part: the marketing, the accounting, the dealing with the things with the states, and just the everyday back end of the business that nobody ever knows we really do.
Yeah, and I think what happens as a pawnbroker is you come into this business wanting to be on the front line and write loans and sell jewelry, and then you realize like, I have to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Like, I have to figure out this whole business thing. And then that kind of like reality sets in. It's like, okay, now I got to learn this stuff. Right?
Yeah. It's been the greatest experience learning all the things I'm learning. Just the people have been such the greatest gift I've been given. You, your brother, Nick, my pawn buddies, Ken. The learning the accelerated learning, let's go with that. That's such a great phrase, the accelerated learning, the resources that are available to talk to people that I never could before. So the strategic planning that we're doing, not just for tomorrow, but for 2 weeks, 6 months, a year. These are the things that I'm starting to look at that we never did before. Yeah. And it's super exciting. Sorry, I got gnats around or something. Need to take out the garbage, part of my other job.
I asked everybody the question, like, are you ready? Right? And you said something before. You said, before I was just doing, but I wasn't doing it great, right? I wasn't being epic, like I said. How prepared do you feel today for what's to come?
I was sometimes afraid to come into the store because I never knew what I was going to really come across on the back. And I knew what comes on the front part. I know how to write loans. I know how to negotiate. I know how to do sales. These are the easy parts. So again, I think focusing on the marketing part, which has been the greatest experience. Like today we had that, or yesterday was the call with Marley Jackson, signing up for that event that she's got coming up. Everything I'm doing now is it's like this amazing tsunami. It feels like almost, it really kind of does. And, I would just come in and work or get up and go to work. And now I feel like I'm coming into like building a future business, like building a real business, not just having a business or running a business, but like doing something with some meaning and some strategy.
I love that, man. Seriously, like I'm just going to stop it there, because I think that's what a lot of people are missing today, is doing it with meaning and with passion. And they're just walking into the pawn shop because it's what they've been doing for 30 years. And you kind of like kicked up that passion for doing what you're doing today. So congratulations. I love your work ethic. I love how you put stuff into action. Like you learn something and like you move. And not just that, but you're supporting people in the group so incredibly well, man. So I'm honored to have you in the mastermind.
Thank you, man. Change is good, and keep changing. Otherwise, you got nothing. So keep moving forward.
Awesome, brother. Take care, man. Have an amazing day.
Thanks, man. You too. Talk to you soon.
Awesome. So that was Danny Z. We call him Danny Z because he's a great guy, newest member of the mastermind. And he said it right there. Like, you can be going into the pawn shop and doing things, but are you doing them well? Are you doing them great? Are you doing them with passion and purpose anymore? Or are you just doing it? And one of the reasons why I started the Pawn Leaders was because I saw people doing things with no passion anymore, no purpose. My father, after 35 years of walking into the business, just lost it. And they didn't have a group like this. They didn't have people who instilled more passion and enthusiasm and leadership and marketing and strategy. And yes, they went to all of the conferences and talks, and people would come in to help them out and consult and all that type of stuff. But for me, hearing that from a mastermind member of, I have more passion now. I have purpose. I'm planning. I'm walking in. I know what I'm doing. I'm getting up with a step in the morning is what the whole Pawn Leaders is all about. So I mentioned it before. I have the mastermind. And if you want to, and Scott Nell said this the best, if you want to put your toe into the Pawn Leaders pond, right, to kind of feel how it is, the Alliance is for you. And I've signed up, we've got like 7 people already in the last 6 hours signed up for the Alliance. We've got 18 more spots to go for the Alliance Founders, which is an incredible discount on the membership, which is for the Alliance. And it's calls with me every month, calls with my tech experts. You got access to the masterclass and videos and resources, and you have access to a community of pawn leaders who are there to help you through thick and thin. It's an alliance. We are an army sticking together to fight through this, move through this, and walk through this to become better on the other side. So with that said, Danny, I love you, man. Thank you so much for being on here, jumping on. Lisa, thanks for watching. The Pawn King, appreciate you being on here. And with that, I'm going to go do some more work and then go play with my kids. Be safe, stay healthy, love you all, and I'll talk to you soon.